Hello and welcome to the wondrous world of tarot. This is Zara Jaffrey, and today we are learning in Minor Arcana all about the Suite of Pentacles. Just to remind you a little bit, Pentacles represent element Earth. They are all about your materialistic world. It is about your finance, it is about your physical well-being, it is about your home. So anytime any of these cards appear in a reading, it is guiding us, directing us to our right here, right now physical world. So think of anything that you can't take with you, right? And whatever is left behind is represented by the Suite of Pentacles. So, which means that if you are asking a question about a relationship and these cards appear, it means that it has something to do with the material plane. It has something to do with your physical body. It has something to do with right here, right now. Without further ado, let's start talking about the actual cards. So, Ace of Pentacles, if you remember, we have already spoken about that any time Ace appears in a reading, we are talking about something new. As you can see on the card, there is a pentacle which is brought to us by this hand coming from the clouds, from the sky, like a divine help. So this card is representing new financial opportunities. This card is representing manifestation. This card is representing prosperity, happiness. It's a really, really good card. Also, when this card is, so you ask a question and this card appears in a reading, it's bringing you good news. It's telling you that have patience, new beginnings are coming, new opportunities are coming your way. So keep a lookout for them, be ready for them, and start manifesting. Start, because in order to receive something, you do have to have the mindset to receive it, right? So this card is also saying that manifest a higher reality, an upgraded reality, and see how it unfolds. The Second of Pentacles, you can see that there's this person who has two pentacles, and it's an act of balance. This card is reminding you that whatever the question is, the answer lies in balancing. This card represents juggling priorities. This card is also asking you to truly understand that what is important in your life, what is serving you and what is not serving you. This all is represented by Two of Pentacles. So look back, look inside of you, whatever the question is, say, am I balancing things right? Am I overindulging in something, or where am I missing the balance in the situation? And see what results you get. Let's talk about the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, you can see that there are three pentacles in this door frame, and there are people who are just talking about it. They seem to be admiring it, or they are talking about the peace that has been created. So this card represents teamwork, collaboration, mastery. So which means that when this card appears, it is asking you to delegate, ask people for help, because a lot of times we do that. We take a lot upon us without asking for help. Then this card comes as a reminder saying that no, you can't do everything alone. You have to have somebody outside of you to help, right? So build a team and collaborate with people. It's a great card to come. Then comes Fourth of Pentacle. Fourth of Pentacle, you can see that there's this person who has two pentacles underneath the feet. One they're holding tight on their chest, one is on their head. So there are four pentacles in total on this card, right? This card is representing holding on too tightly. It represents security. It represents control. So whatever the situation is, these are your keywords. What am I controlling? Sometimes when we are experiencing something, the best exercise to do, and when this card comes specially, you sit down and whatever the problem, the challenge, the experience is, you write it down, you write different elements of that problem, the challenge, and you make two columns. One column should say things I can control, and the second column should say things I can't control, and distribute all the elements from that situation into each column. And then start and build your focus on things that you can control instead of things you can't control. This card is also a great reminder of that, because sometimes in life what we do is that we try to control things that are out of our control, and then we feel frustrated, and then we hold on more tightly to things or feelings or emotions or people that we have in our life, right? So this card is saying it is time to truly make a wiser choice. Don't try to control. Don't hold on too tightly. Allow things to flow in your life, right? And it will be good. Five of cards, you can see there are two people who are walking out in snow. There's five pentacles, very colorful, inside of a church or a house maybe. This card is representing that you are feeling left out, right? There are colors in that window area, but these two people are outside on snow just walking, right? It is the card of hardship. It is a card of financial loss. So now, but don't be alarmed. There's no bad cards in the deck. These cards are just representing something that you're already feeling, that you're already experiencing, right? So for example, if you were angry about something, from an emotional standpoint, you're feeling very sensitive about things, right? And this card comes up. So this card is asking that, oh, maybe you are feeling left out. How are you feeling left out? From who are you feeling left out? And you journal and you keep exploring until you get to the root issue of that. Because this card has already given you a cue saying that whatever you're experiencing, right, it may be hard, right? It may feel like a loss, but the key here is that you're feeling left out. Let's figure out why you're feeling left out. Is it lack of love? Is it lack of joy? Is it lack of self-care? Why are you experiencing what you're experiencing? So anytime a reading comes and you're doing it for yourself, I invite you to sit and truly explore that how can you truly upgrade that situations, because these cards are just giving you an idea of what to work on, right? So again, don't be afraid if this card comes up. It's great news. All right, the Six of Pentacles are representing generosity, giving. You can see that this person has this balance thing in his hand and he's giving away, and there are two people who are receiving it. So this card is asking you to be a little bit more generous. If you have a problem, for example, if you were experiencing a difficulty at work, right, and this card shows up, so this card is asking you to be generous about it. You give and see, then you're going to receive help, because it's a cycle. What you give comes around back to you in different form or a different shape or by a different person, right? So the more you give, and a lot of times this happens, that especially when it comes to finances, right, when we are experiencing a little bit challenge around that area, in that area of our life, and somebody asks us to give charity or help somebody else, the first thought that comes into our mind is that I don't even have it. How am I supposed to help or give anything to the other person, right? But the truth is that when you don't have, that's when it's a great time to give, because that's the test of true character, that how truly kind and giving you are, that even though there is a little bit challenging time for you, but you are willing to have some compassion, empathy for the other person, whatever they're experiencing, and you still help them out. This doesn't just mean financial help. This can also mean helping somebody out in just, by giving them a ride maybe, or just giving back to the community, giving back to the family in any mean and form. This is what this card is all about. Let's move on to card number 7. There are 7 pentacles on the card. You can see there's this person who is just looking at the pentacles that are all around him. This card is representing patience. This card is representing long-term planning. This card is representing investment. So anytime this card comes, it's asking you to slow down a little bit. You know, even though you can see some short time return, be careful about it. Plan for long term. Go for the option that provides you long term benefits instead of short term benefits, and have some patience. That's what this card is all about. The easiest way to remember this card is by this person's face, because you know they're just looking and wondering and thinking and contemplating. So that's what this card is representing. Let's go to the Eight of Pentacles. Here you see a man working, creating these pentacles. All his focus, all his attention is on the pentacle. He's not looking around. He's not even looking to what he has created. He's just working, focusing on his work. So when this card comes, it is asking you to work hard. It is asking you to work on your skill set. You know, take a course, upgrade yourself in way. Don't worry about what you're creating and don't get impacted by what you're creating. Just focus on what you are creating and leave rest. Don't worry about it. Have some faith. Again, easiest way to remember, look at this person. He is just looking at the pentacle. This card is asking you to stay focused on what you're doing instead of the results just yet. Upgrade yourself. The next card, which is the Nine of Pentacles, a great card. This card is representing independence, self-sufficiency, luxury. If you see this beautiful, amazing creature, there's a bird on the hand as well. It is just saying peace. It is just saying luxury. It is just saying being content in whatever is going on in your life. You can also see grapes behind as well. So anytime Nine of Pentacles come in a reading, it is a great card. It is saying that you can be, do, have anything you want to be right here, right now. You're self-sufficient, you're independent. Or if you are not independent and this card shows up, it is asking you to start working towards being more independent in life. Then comes Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is a great card. If you see there are two animals in there too. There's a couple, there's a child. It's a happy card. It's a legacy card. It's a card of wealth. It's the card of family stability. So you have a question about your work or your relationships, and Ten of Pentacles appear in a reading. It is saying that all is well in your life. You know, good things are coming, and you are on the right path. It's a great card to have. Let's move on to Page of Pentacles. Again, Page is a court card, and Page represents something that is new. So when Page of Pentacles appear in a reading, it is saying that new opportunities are coming. You have to have childlike behavior and attitude. As you can remember, Page is representing the very early years of our life. So it's saying that you should have a very childlike, be open to learning, have ambitions, you know, get ready, get excited, have faith. Because what do children have? They have faith, right? So you need to have that approach as well, and new opportunities are coming your way. It's a good card, a great card to come in a reading. The next card is Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is card about progress. It's the card about routine. It's the card about action. If you remember, when we spoke about Knight of Cups, we said that you have to take actions. If you want to work on your emotional body, Knight of Cups was representing that you should take some action towards it. This is exactly that. Knight of Pentacles is asking you to have a routine. It is asking you to have steady progress. You know, when think of a youth, when people are in their teens, they're so excited and they have such routine in their life because they're ambitious. You know, they want to achieve things in life. And that's exactly what Knight of Pentacles it's all about. It's asking you to start having the same approach towards your goals. again, anything materialistic. Just have the same consistency towards it. Don't worry about the results. Just steady progress and you will be fine. Queen of Pentacles, again, nurturing. It means financial security. It means that you have to look at things from a very practical standpoint, because Pentacles are representing element earth, so anything materialistic. So this card is asking you to be practical about things, nurture it. And this card is also telling you that financial security is on the cards. It means that if you are experiencing something of a dip, of a challenge when it comes to your finances, Queen of Pentacles is bringing you good news. It's saying keep taking practical decisions, keep nurturing your ideas and your dreams and your job and whatever your work is, and you will receive financial security. Let's move on to the last quote card, which is King of Pentacles. Again, King is a quote card that represents Divine Father. In this suite, King of Pentacles is representing health, success, responsibility. These are the three keywords. If you see even the card looks very busy, right? There's so much happening in the card, but there are also fruits in the cards, which is representing wealth, which is representing success. So no matter what your question is, the cards are telling you that you will be successful. You have, again, but it is also asking you to pay attention to your responsibilities. As long as you're fulfilling your responsibilities, wealth and success is 100% on the cards. That brings us to the end of this suite. Again, the home play from this lesson is to connect with each card and truly build a story around it. Have this energetic relationship with each card, so you can build a story. Every time a card comes, it's saying something to us. It wants us to place our attention in a certain direction, right? So please go over each and every card before listening to the next lesson. Build a relationship and connection with the Suite of Pentacles. I hope and I pray that you enjoyed this lesson as much as I enjoyed facilitating it. With much, much love. Until we meet again, this is Zara Jaffrey signing off for now.